Hello, my friends. Welcome back to our study along of the World Order of Baha'u'llah, selected letters by Shoghi Effendi. Linked below all kinds of information to bring you up to speed if you're just stumbling upon this video. Launch video for this project, who, what, when, where, why, what, as well as the playlist for all of the weekly study along, read along videos leading up to today. We're just going paragraph by paragraph. And some info about the Bahai Faith, this document, and a study guide if you want to read along. Before we jump in, I just want to re-announce that Noble Beings, my illustrated children's book, is now available on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. If you are a Baha'i, I just want to suggest a Yamaha. This is a great gift. Paperback and hardback, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and you will find the links below. All right, my friends, so we are in the midst of the letter called the Dispensation of Baha'u'llah and going through some of the fundamental principles that Baha'is need to be really deeply versed in and rooted in to be able to live the faith and represent the faith well and talk about the faith and share the faith. And we're really focusing in on the stupendous nature of Baha'u'llah's revelation right now. And we are jumping in to paragraph 16. The faith of Baha'u'llah, which should indeed be regarded, if we wish to be faithful to the tremendous implications of its message, as the culmination of a cycle, the final stage in a series of successive, of preliminary and progressive revelations. These beginning with Adam and ending with the Bab have paved the way and anticipated with an ever-increasing emphasis the advent of the day of days in which he who is the promise of all ages should be made manifest. And if you were here last week, there was a really interesting section from Shoghi Effendi where he says that the principle of progressive revelation, in that every manifestation of God must needs vouchsafe to the people of his day a measure of divine guidance ampler than any which a preceding and less receptive age could have received or appreciated. So for this reason, and not for any superior merit which the Bahai Faith may be said to inherently possess, does the Zoroastrian prophecy that talked about the no less than 500,000 year cycle of Baha'u'llah, it's so that witness the unrivaled power and glory with which the dispensation of Baha'u'llah has been invested. So I just thought that was a really good reminder, like a good memorizable piece, that that it's a measure of divine guidance ampler for each progressive revelation. Hence, why Baha'u'llah's is so massively huge, the power and glory and the length of time of this dispensation. And we just read that the Bab concluded a cycle or opened the transitional period from from Adam to the Bab, heralding he whom God would make manifest, the promise of all ages. To this the utterance of Baha'u'llah abundantly testify. A mere reference to the claims which in vehement language and with compelling power he himself has repeatedly advanced cannot but fully demonstrate the character of the revelation of which he was the chosen bearer. To the words that have streamed from his pen, the fountainhead of so impetuous a revelation, We, so we should therefore direct our attention if we wish to obtain a clearer understanding of its importance and meaning. Whether in his assertion of the unprecedented claim he has advanced, or in his allusions to the mysterious forces he has released, whether in such passages as extol the glories of his long-awaited day, or magnify the station which they who have recognized its hidden virtues will attain, Baha'u'llah, and to an almost equal extent the Bab and Abdu'l-Baha, have bequeathed to posterity minds of such inestimable wealth as none of us who belong to this generation can befittingly estimate. Such testimonies bearing on this theme are impregnated with such power and reveal such beauty as only those who are versed in the languages in which they were originally revealed can claim to have sufficiently appreciated. So numerous are these testimonies that a whole volume would be required to be written in order to compile the most outstanding among them. All I can venture to attempt at present is to share with you only such passages as I have been able to glean from his voluminous writings. I testify before God, proclaims Baha'u'llah, to the greatness, the inconceivable greatness of this revelation. Again and again have we in most of our tablets borne witness to this truth, that mankind may be roused from its heedlessness. In this most mighty revelation, he unequivocally announces all the dispensations of the past have attained their highest, their final consummation. That which hath been made manifest in this preeminent, this most mighty, this most exalted revelation stands unparalleled in the annals of the past, nor will future ages witness its like. Wow, that's big, you guys. Nor will future ages witness its like. He it is, referring to himself, he further proclaims, who in the Old Testament hath been named Jehovah, who in the Gospel hath been designated as the Spirit of Truth, and in the Quran acclaimed as the Great Announcement. But for him, no divine messenger would have been invested with the robe of prophethood, nor would any of the sacred scriptures have been revealed. To this bear witness all created things. The word which the one true God uttereth in this day, though that word be the most familiar and commonplace of terms, is invested with supreme, with unique distinction. The generality of mankind is still immature. Had it acquired sufficient capacity, we would have bestowed upon it so great a measure of our knowledge that all who dwell on earth and in heaven would have found themselves, by virtue of the grace streaming from our pen, completely independent of all knowledge save the knowledge of God, and would have been securely established upon the throne of abiding tranquility. Dang, you guys, we missed out on that. If humanity had been mature, we would have acquired so much more, so great a measure of knowledge that all who dwell on earth and in heaven would have found themselves, by virtue of the grace streaming from our pen, completely independent of all knowledge save the knowledge of God, and would have been securely established upon the throne of abiding tranquility. The pen of holiness, I solemnly affirm before God, hath writ upon my snow-white brow, and in characters of effulgent glory, these glowing, these musk-scented and holy words. Behold, Ye that dwell on earth, and ye denizens of heaven, bear witness. He in truth is your well-beloved. He it is whose like the world of creation hath not seen. He whose ravishing beauty hath delighted the eye of God, the ordainer, the all-powerful, the incomparable. All right, my friends. Well, that concludes paragraph 18 of the Dispensation of Baha'u'llah. I don't know if you can hear it, but my tummy is growling something awful. So I am going to conclude this read-along section for today. Once again, these videos are released every Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to check out Noble Beings, linked below, Amazon and Barnes & Noble, paperback and hardback. I've tried to make these books as accessible as possible. Once again, you can like this video, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can share with your friends. If you would like to support this channel, purchasing Noble Beings is a great way to do that, and they're also linked below other ways if you would like to be involved or supportive of my work. If you believe in this content and the messages and the quality of spirit that I'm trying to put out into the world. If you watch this channel often, you'll know how this ends. Until next time, I truly do wish you the best for playing your unique part in making this world a better place. I'll catch you next time.